Very good. Yeah.
What a day. Yeah.
You can just start with your opening thoughts and we'll open it up for questions.
Well, just so proud of my team. You know, two tough games against quality opponents, and you know, I hold no program and no coach in higher regard than Arkansas, Coach Van Horn. So to be able to win that game today against a great ball club, and they're going to be there at the end, right? So you haven't seen the last of them, and that's going to be a quality win for us going forward. But just so many heroes, you know, throughout the day, and that's kind of how we pride ourselves. You know, we talk about pitching, defense, you know, and a different hero every night. And the other part, which I always say is my coach's preparation is second to none. And so my hat goes off to them being prepared for 3 different opponents in 3 different days. And it'll be 4 opponents in 4 days, including tomorrow's game. So just a gutty performance. And, you know, I got a catcher got hit in the hand and wouldn't come out of the game. I got a third baseman got hit in the face and wouldn't come out of the game. I got Quinn Mathews here, who was just an unbelievable performance. And I don't think I've ever seen him more calm on a bigger stage. It was just exciting to have him out there and watch him pitch, and then watch his teammates kind of finish it up for him. And then Braden Montgomery, a freshman who looked like he was in a little trouble, but I think Coach Eager went out to the mound and told him, just block out all the noise and just worry about your brothers who are playing alongside you, and that's all that matters. And you know, after that, 3 straight outs.
Why don't we continue with just some specific comments about these 2 young men? I mean, tremendous performances today and then throughout the entire weekend.
Yeah, Brett Barrera had come up with big hit after big hit, and really picking us up for an offense that has just taken a little while to get going. You know, some of our players right in the middle of the lineup, whether it's been Cody Huff at times, or Brock Jones, or Drew Bowser, or Tommy Troy, guys who have done it for us in the past, have taken a little while to get going, and they show glimpses of it, but Brett stepped in there and, you know, has come up with big hit after big hit, and 2-run homer early in the game was just something to kind of relax us. And then Quinn, you know, again, I hope he gets a chance to watch him in that game, because I've never seen him under more control and calm against such a good opponent. And I think that'll probably just springboard him to the rest of the year, I hope.
Yeah, it's good. Just looking at Quinn, I don't think I've seen him hold 90, 93 like that for, you know, 5, 6 innings. I guess just your thoughts on this stuff. I thought that was the best stuff I've ever seen.
Yeah, and really, I thought his tempo was slower and in more control than I've ever seen it. So he wasn't having to reach back for anything extra. He was just under a really controlled, calm pace, and everything was working for him. And just, you know, great to see that performance out of him.
And also, I guess for Quinn, how did you kind of feel out there? And it seemed like you had a little edge to you today, and your stuff was excellent. Just your thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously my opening weekend start wasn't what I intended it for it to be. And I kind of had a new mental approach going. I actually had to pitch in the game on Tuesday kind of early, which, you know, was big for me. Just trying to take what I do on the bullpen mound into the game actually, and just toning it down physically and mentally, just a smidge. And like you said, the control aspect, that's where, you know, overall for me, that was the biggest, you know, sort of, I'd say upside for me today. It was just being in control through, you know, 6+ innings, and ultimately, you know, the stuff was there when I needed it to be. So it's just a good day overall.
Is that the big thing you kind of worked on in the offseason, just the tempo, the control? You know, because obviously it seems like you're vastly improved.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'd say the breaking ball has definitely come along. I'm throwing 2 now, but I'd say the breaking ball was huge this summer. But also, you know, I'm still working on, I'd say overall, like the mental side of it. And, you know, I'm at a good place right now mentally. I thought I was at a good place with Fullerton. I wasn't. You know, like I said, fortunately, I got to throw on Tuesday. Found some success there, and, you know, tried to carry it over into today, and had some success again today. So I'll just try to continue that on.
Right, if you could just pontificate a little bit about your weekend, just solid and steady throughout all 3 days.
Yeah, I was just feeling it, to be honest. Props to the whole team. Like, I was just feeling good. The ball was looking very good. I don't know if it's ground rock or what, but I was seeing the ball very well.
And getting to see a 4th opponent, like I said, 4th opponent in 4 games, just going into UTSA, obviously with a lot of momentum. What do you look forward to in that game tomorrow?
Well, it's going to be a real challenge for our team. You know, for as much adrenaline as they spent today, they're going to have to recover and play a good ball game against a really quality opponent tomorrow. So we've got our hands full, and we know that we've got to play good baseball and find another game of good baseball out of us before we go home, because They score runs. I know that, and I know they're a good team, and we won't underestimate them. We just got to find a way to bring a good game of baseball out there tomorrow.
Esky, I know it doesn't surprise you at all, but when you look at just this game, but the atmosphere and the crowd was, a little edgy. I thought the teams were a little edgy. Like to see that this team played a championship level, even though it's week 2, like kind of had a little bit of regional feel to it.
It really did. Had a regional final type feel,
Yeah.
right? I mean, it could be the last 2 teams meeting up at the end of a regional right there, or even a super regional. It's an important, when the game feels like it lasts 5 or 6 hours, when it doesn't, right? When time just kind of expands because you're concentrating so much that every pitch is big, and there's moments that just keep on getting bigger. That's when you've been in a ball game. I think that was great for us to play a game that we had to mentally concentrate at that level this early. That'll pay dividends at the end, because once you get used to doing that, then when you come to the ballpark, you've got to put in that type of concentration to play your best.
Coach, could you speak a little to the overall weekend experience, hospitality and game atmosphere, everything involved?
Oh, it's been great. I love playing tournaments, and obviously the stadium, this field is a great venue to hold a tournament. The opponents were second to none. You get a little bit of the SEC and the Big 10, and bring the Pac-12 in there as well, and then Louisiana, which there isn't a team alive that wants to necessarily face them on a weekend, because they're going to give you all you can handle. So great tournament, great venue. And we were just fortunate enough to come out with 3 wins against 3 really good opponents.
You guys, obviously the student athlete experience matters a great deal. Would love to hear both of your thoughts on the weekend in Round Rock.
Yeah, I mean, it's my second time out here, so obviously a better outcome this year compared to the past time as a freshman, where we went 0-3, just 2-0 this year. But I mean, had a good time again. Obviously the weather wasn't ideal, but our team's pretty gritty, and we found a way to win 3 baseball games this weekend.
Right off the bat, I just noticed that I feel like as a team, everything we needed was provided. We felt comfortable. We just felt like we were able to play our game with the hospitality.
Esky, real quick, Braden's last inning there, they get bases loaded, leave him out there to kind of finish it out. But again, it's early, but for a freshman to go out there and get out of that jam, that's pretty big for his confidence kind of moving forward.
Yeah, and we knew that going forward, right? He's had a lot of eyes on him throughout his whole career, right? And the one thing he's demonstrated for us, and why he's in that role, is he's got a pretty slow heartbeat. And not a lot can get him off his game. And I thought Coach Eager did a great job at that mound visit. And again, just kind of really centering into what it's all about, which is what our program is all about. It's like just his brothers on the field and in the dugout. And it doesn't matter what kind of noise is on the outside or how he feels. He's kind of doing it for the team, and he responds to that. He responded 3 outs right after that.
Good. All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you.
All right.